One day the Sahaba were sitting with Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him when, all of a sudden, there appeared a stranger, walking towards them from the desert with pure white clothes and having pitch black hair. It did not appear that the man had traveled, as his clothes were spotless. None of the Sahaba could recognize him. The man walked up to Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him. Passing calmly through the people who were present, he kneeled down and sat in front of Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him in such a manner that his knees were touching the knees of Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him. He then leaned over and said, "O Muhammad, what is Islam?" Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him replied, "Islam is that you believe that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is his Rasul, and that you perform regular salah, and give zakat, and observe Psalm during the month of Ramadan, and perform Hajj if you can afford the journey." Hearing the Prophet's reply, the stranger remarked, "You have spoken the truth." The Sahaba were quite surprised at this remark. The stranger first asked the question and then agreed that the answer was correct. How strange indeed! Who was he and why was he asking what he already seemed to know? The stranger then continued to ask questions, and every time Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him answered, the stranger remarked, "You have spoken the truth." The Sahaba listened attentively to every word of the strange conversation. "Who is this man?" they asked among themselves. Lastly, the stranger got up and left as suddenly as he had appeared. The Sahaba were baffled. They were keen to know who the stranger was and why he asked those questions. They had listened attentively to everything that was said, hoping to find a clue. The Sahaba respectfully did not ask Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him, for they knew that he would not withhold what was important for them to know. Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him remained silent. Some time later Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him asked, "Do you know who the questioner was?" A Sahaba replied, "Allah and his Rasul know best." Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him thereupon said, "He was the angel Jibreel who came into your assembly to teach you your religion."